Hey everybody, Lightning Spirit 78 here. Welcome back to some more of Let's Play Super Luigi Galaxy. In the last episode, we finished up everything that we need to do in the fountain. And in this episode, we're going to begin the next dome, the kitchen. Well, Luigi's sure excited about that. A little bit more so than I am, but whatever. Yeah, truth be told, the kitchen probably, if not my least favorite, one of my least favorite domes of the game. But whatever. Wow, already they've discovered an enemy base in the region. That's how many stars they expect you to have compared to what we have. Yeah, they expect you to have 23 by a point we haven't even reached, and we already surpassed that by 4. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna get started here with the question mark mission because I say we can. And this is the last of those gimmick galaxies. The first one, of course, was Loop-de-Loop with the surfing. Then the other one was the ball rolling galaxy. And this one is Bubble Breeze Galaxy through the Poison Swamp. This one is not hard, unlike the other two, which can be hard. This one, for me, is just kind of boring. I don't know, I just don't really like the bubble missions. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a really cool mechanic and all, but just not a fan. Anyway, what you need to do is come over here. Don't forget to pick up your star bits because you can never have enough. And get into the bubble. And all of a sudden, your cursor changes shape. When you press A, you see that your cursor, like, shoots out air. You need to point your cursor behind the bubble to blow it in the direction that you need it to go. And don't worry, your bubble... it does pop if you hit mines and stuff like that. But it can collect different things like coins and whatnot. And see, got that. I never did change my batteries. I just thought about that now. Hope that doesn't come back to bite me soon. In fact, I only want to record 2 more episodes today, so... This one being included in those 2 episodes, so... If it could just be a peach and last on for about a half hour more, that'd be just fantastic. And you gotta ground pound to get out of the bubble, and once you do that, go into the launch star. Here's a neat little trick. Go into first person, and you can collect all the star bits you missed. I mean, sure, you have a little bit of a mini seizure with all the star bits coming at you in first person, but still, it's worth it. Yes, my nose was itchy, okay? I had to scratch it, and thus, you know, the Wiimote wasn't pointing towards the screen. Okay, stop it! I'll stop. I will discard my comfort so that the TV does not yell at me for not pointing the Wiimote towards it. Alright? Happy? Whoa, that was close. Yeah, if you get caught between the wall and that spinning wooden thing, whoa. Your bubble will pop. In fact, there's a lot of things here where your bubble could pop. Like right here! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, maybe this galaxy isn't so boring. The more I think about it, maybe it's not so bad. Here you just want to ground pound onto the switch. That was interesting. And you want to hurry back to the bubble and go, 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 go. And there you go. You made it. That one just opens automatically for you. Ooh, that's a risky one up. But I'm going for it! Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy crap, I can't believe I lived. I'm alive! Alright, I hear the star. I hear that little chingling of the star. Yep, there it is, right here. Ow. Good thing I'm on land. That would have sucked if they hadn't put that little, thing of land there, because then I would just fell into the poison and died. Oh, here's something interesting. Rosalina's library is opened. You can now read the storybook. That is something I want to save for another day. Probably right around when we get to the point where they say, hey, you can go off to the center of the universe. Reason being is that you cannot read all the chapters of Rosalina's storybook yet. I believe you have to wait until the end of the game for that. And by end of the game, I'm pretty sure it's at the end of the universe. Like, you know, like when you get 60 stars, that required 60 star mark. So yeah, we're gonna wait a bit to do that. So, while we wait, we're gonna head off to Beach Bowl Galaxy. And so the evil water levels begin. This is kind of a reason why it's not one of my favorite galaxies. In my opinion, the kitchen is just kind of boring. In all honesty, the galaxy, well, the galaxies are okay. But the missions themselves can be kind of tedious. This galaxy especially. But, oh well. Anyway, welcome to Beach Bowl, home of the penguins. Hello, penguin! You know, I have a friend that may not like you. In fact, I know he doesn't like you. Oh well. I apologize, I enjoy penguins. Except this one. This one can kind of be a jerk. Wait, what? So, starbit chunks? Oh. Okay. That Luma has some... not Luma. That penguin has something wrong with it. And so do you for saying, sparklies when I don't see anything. But what that guy's implying too is that there's starships here, and we need to get them. And where those starships are, I don't remember. Great. Odds are they're probably in the water. Now, here I'm gonna introduce you guys to Luigi's swimming techniques. Luigi, see this little air meter here? When that goes down all the way, you start to run out of air, and then you take continual damage until you make your way back up to the surface and refill it. Coins refill your air meter, air bubbles refill your air meter, going back up to the surface refills it. But if you're playing with Luigi like I am, one thing you need to, there's one thing you need to know: change your batteries often. But another thing you need to realize is that Luigi runs out of air a lot faster than Mario. Now, one thing you can do to make yourself go a little bit faster is you can do this. Shake the Wiimote continually to, get that. No. Shake the Wiimote continually to, what am I trying to say here? Shake the Wiimote continually to go faster in water. However, that takes up a lot of air normally, but with Luigi, it takes up a lot of air. However, I still use it. Alright, now how many star chips am I missing? Okay, there's that one down there. Alright, let's get that. Woohoo! Hello, eel! That was freaky. I kind of forgot about him. No, Luigi, camera. That's one thing I don't like about this game. The camera is never with me. I swear, it hates me. And I can't say I'm a fan of it. You hear that, camera? I'm on to you in your crafty ways. Now if I could just find the star chip. I probably passed it a million times and you guys are all pointing at the computer going, it's right here! And star chips are going I'm here! I'm right in front of you! You need identification! I have my driver's license! I was trying to reference something there, but I have a bad feeling I failed horribly, but... I'm not imaginary! If that starship's name is Gilbert, I will laugh. But, I am wondering where it might be. See those boxes over there? Oh, no. I know exactly where it is. It's in that box down there. It's in that box. I know for a fact it is in this box. Yay! I had a bad feeling there was going to be star bits when I said I know for a fact it's in this box. Oh, hello, conveniently placed launch star. No, get in there. Thank you. And now that we've done that, we're taking all the way up here. You know, I wonder, could you just backflip and then wall jump off of that and then get up here? Or is this kind of wall unable to be wall jumped off of? Yeah, some walls in this game cannot, you cannot wall jump off them, so... Yeah. Ooh! Musical notes. I'm humming this song to help me sync up the audio. Anyway, if you do that, you get a nice little one-up prize there. And ground pound that switch to make Insta-Bridge. However, if you... Well, I'm not going to make it in time, am I? No, there's no way. Actually, I could make it. Yeah, I made it. See? I made it across the bridge. That lasts a lot longer than I thought it would. Alright, this thing, just kind of wall jump. And here you are. And inside this crystal lies your star. There we go. Look at the beach star. Oddly enough, the Hungry Luma just appeared, and if I have enough star bits, since the next star in Beach Bowl, I believe, takes quite a long time, and we still have time for one more star, but preferably not that one, I think we're gonna go ahead and take on the Hungry Luma star, actually. The star, if it's the one I'm thinking of, might take a little while too, but it might not be as long as the star I'm thinking of in Beach Bowl. Or actually, no! Ah, shoot, the second star in Beach Bowl is so simple. Ah, it's the third one I think is a little time-consuming. Or maybe it's a different star together, I don't know. Well, either way, we're taking on the Hungry Luma Galaxy now because I say so. And it's my LP. You can't tell me what to do, it's mine. It's mine. No, I'm kidding. I'm not crazy. Much. Anyway, Drip Drop Galaxy, Giant Eel Outbreak. Freaking battery meter. I always forget about this galaxy. I always forget about this galaxy's existence until we get here. And I love how we just fly around the planet when we could have just landed here and just like normally. But as you can see, there's a whole bunch of penguins here, and here we have Gramps, like a good old grandpa penguin, and he'll be like, "Aw, ever since this big eel showed up, we haven't had any way to catch fish. We need to get rid of those big eels, huh? Yes, yes. So what you need to do here is we need to avoid those torpedo Teds, or maybe torpedo bills. I know in Super Mario World they're called torpedo Teds. What you need to do is track down an eel and follow him, become a stalker and follow him, and then launch your green shell of fail at him that apparently broke off in the distance. This is actually a lot easier to do with red shells because they home in on your target. The green shells I would actually recommend to open up things like this little treasure chest right here. If I could actually manage to do that. Okay, apparently not. Ooh, this thing, must get. Also, if you hold C, you get like a little brake light on your, Koopa shell, and it basically stops. Like, it stops in mid-water, so it's quite interesting, actually. Alright, where are they? Oh, eels. Eels! There's 3 of you here. Now, where are you? Okay, well, there's one. Alright, let's not have it home into anything else and just get that one. That looked painful. Freaking torpedo Teds! I'm going to call them that. I mean, they're probably called like something else in this game, but since it's my Mario World instincts talking to me, I'm gonna call them torpedo Teds. Haha, I finally... Oh, crap. Wow, I worked so hard to get that chest open and only had a puffer fish. Way to go. I think I was so in shock by the fact that it was a freaking puffer fish in there that A, I didn't do anything and I got hit by it, and B, my capture card is having a seizure by the ship because of the pure shock. Yeah. Alright, seriously, where is this eel? I'm gonna float up here for a bit. Get a better view of my surroundings. Oh, I see it. Gotcha. Nope, pirate ship! You are dead. Get out of my way. Dead things must not get in the way of the living. Now die! Yay, I got it! And once you destroy all 3 eels by horribly murdering them with Koopa shells, you need to go to that pirate ship and collect your star. However, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. So if you like this part, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will have more Super Luigi Galaxy coming at you guys in the next episode. Take care.